Hey guys, it's Thursday, August the 8th. Been out, of course, being in South Carolina where I live, we had the tropical storm Debbie, so I wasn't able to do any trading or videos. I don't like trading from my phone because I don't have my charts that I really need on there. So at least I was able to get back today to have a video. Of course, I'm not in any trades at the moment. And we'll go over the ones to start with. Of course, let's get the advertisements out of the way as I have at the beginning. This is for trading education purposes only. Trade at your own risk. Trading Forex currencies is risky. Of course, you can lose all your money. Trading it, do your own due diligence and research, and do not follow anybody blindly, and that includes me. Now that we got that out of the way, for those of you who are new here, welcome. First time here, my name's Terry. I do Forex swing trading. Don't do day trading, even though sometimes, not all the time, sometimes there is a trade set up during my session, which is New York session, Eastern time. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. All that does is just let me know that I'm helping you. If I am helping you, please subscribe. If I'm not helping you, of course you're not here. Because that's what it's supposed to be about, is about helping people, not trying to get 100,000 YouTube subscribers where that person can get paid by YouTube. But a lot of them on YouTube do it, and a lot of people follow them. If you don't, if you have followed people, and I've said this many times, if you have followed people, they weren't transparent, or you caught them doing something that didn't seem right, or they weren't as good as what they claimed to be, unsubscribe from them. Just don't leave, unsubscribe. That sends a bigger message than anything, is when you can unsubscribe. So we're going to start off with the pound dollar. There it fell off a cliff right there, but we retraced it. We always do this. Whenever I have a straight sell-off, it usually comes back and fills in, not all of it, but most of it, and we're getting close to that now on the pound dollar. Did have a buy down here. There was the opportunity to get in long, low risk trade, boom. And that was 9 this morning that happened, but we were still having a bunch of rain and storms, and I can't take a chance of putting on a trade and not being able to get out of it if it goes out. Even on my phone, can't monitor it, because I've had several times where my charts have been, I've left my charts up and we had a storm knock the power out and I had to redo my charts. So it's not worth doing that. To me, it's not worth doing it. So that's what the pound looks like. There should be a little bit of retracement on it, coming back somewhere down into here, and then it may give a better buy opportunity. But if it continues pushing up and goes up into here, I won't be a buyer. It's going to have to do a retrace. That's on the pound dollar. The Aussie dollar took off over here. This was on news from, when was this? The 5th, which was Monday, I believe. Yes, Monday. And it took off from there. It's gone up. It's now making a sell signal, but there's nothing to do on it right now. Hold on just a second. The dog's barking at somebody. I don't see nobody. Must have seen the goats. So there's nothing to do on the Aussie, but it really didn't give you a chance to get in, so I'm expecting this to pull all the way back down into here. Right into here, 64, low 64, 064. But I will look for a sell set up in here, but it's not there yet. Even though it has made a 1 hour sell, the setup is still not there. We're too close to the close. Anything can happen during the Asia session. It could push back up, make a little bit higher high, and then sell off. So I've got to monitor that. Give me a low risk trade opportunity. Pound CAD, it has made a buy There was the buy this morning, same time, like 9 o'clock this morning. I got on a couple hours ago, but it's going sideways, so I wasn't going to get in. I needed some kind of retracement down to be able to get in long, but nothing's there, so nothing for me to do. See, there's the flush down right there, so I'm expecting it to come back up into here, into the 176s, so that's why I'm going to look for a buy opportunity. That line right there going all the way across is a yearly pivot. It was resistance, we broke it, and we come back down, went a little bit below it, closed below it, and have gone back up. So we're going to see if this is going to hold for it to go higher, or if it's going to come back down and go lower, and then we'll come back up in here. Sometimes it takes a day or 2 or 3 for it to fill that in. If this goes straight up into here, I won't be looking for a buy, I'll be looking for a sell. If this pulls back down, gives me a low risk trade, knowing where my stop's going to be, which is the low of that candle, not the arrow candle, but that candle. If it can pull back up into here, then I'll take the trade up to here, and that's what I'm hoping is going to happen tonight on the pound CAD. The pound yen, they had a buy. There's the pullback, tried to run away, come back into it. That was your opportunity to get in, and it's trying to go higher. See, it's flushed down, we filled it in, have filled it in. We're not taking the flush down out yet, so that could be a sell showing up. Of course, we've got this flush down up in here, so it could be going up in there before there's a sell. But right now, nothing for me to do on the pound yen. The Euro New Zealand, I'm going to squeeze it in. It made a buy over here on August the 1st, and there it came down. There was your opportunity to get in. The risk on that trade was 180.73, 41, 45 pips. Wait a minute, is that right? 1811. So it's 35 pips. That's 50 pips. So the risk would have been too great for me, even though it did work. I've seen some of these in the 40s work. And with the spread, it was close to 50. And so there's another one that works. So I'm going to have to look closer at getting these, maybe go in smaller size, and then if it does drop some more, add to it. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. To be able to get in there, if it drops down a little bit more, then I'll add to it. And again, if it doesn't, at least I got in it and caught that. And there's your sell opportunity 1, 2, but the risk would have been high right there because of that. That usually gets filled in. Sometimes about half, 3/4, sometimes it takes it all out. So it'd be interesting to watch it. Nothing to do on the Euro New Zealand right now, even though it did come back into the buy over here, which was right there. And it did go up and it's come back down. See if this is going to hold. If this doesn't hold, we're probably heading lower on the Euro New Zealand. That's got to hold. Pound New Zealand's going to have the same picture probably. It had a buy. It's kind of moved up. Didn't move up a whole lot right there, but it did give you a chance to get in, move your stops. There's the flush down on it, and looking for it to come back up and probably retest that yearly pivot, which is resistance now since we broke it. So it'd be coming up there close to it. So this could be a buy opportunity up to there. So I'll be watching that. That's this low right here, actually right there. That low would be the stop if it gets down there. Right now, it is 70, 83 away. So it does need to come down some more to give me a shot to get in. But I'm expecting it to go up into here. So I'm going to watch that tonight during the Asian session. New Zealand yen. There was the buy. It did give you a chance to get in. and it's run away, but it's come down where it's had its flush down. It filled it. It filled it. We haven't taken it out, but it did fill it. So nothing to do on the New Zealand yen. That's a pivot right there, and we've closed above it, came back and retested it. So this could be going higher. If we come back down here and take this out, that is major support right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be heading lower back down into here before there's an upturn. So interesting to watch here. But it is a buy right now because it is over the pivot. Closed above it, retested it, and trying to head higher. So that was the New Zealand yen, the Euro Aussie. There was the sell. There's that big wick again that's got to get filled in at some point, most of it. See where we come to, that yearly pivot. That is resistance, resistance, resistance. We closed above it once, twice, and that was it. We couldn't do anything else, sold off. But now we're back down into the buy where it bought from. So this is interesting for a buy here on the euro. Since the Aussie, it looks like it's going to come down. I would think this is going to go up, so I'm looking for a buy on the Euro Aussie down here. Euro CAD, there was the sale up there. There was the buy. It ran away, did not give you a chance to get in. I'm looking for it to come back and give me a chance. Oh, let's see. 30s, yeah, somewhere in here. Somewhere in the 149.30s. I'm going to look for a buy on the Euro CAD. Pound Aussie, it's made a buy. But it doesn't look good. Let's see what's below. Nothing really. I don't see a buy there on the Euro Aussie, even though there is. There's the poke down it, but it didn't really run away at all. It's kind of going sideways, which doesn't look good. But it doesn't look like a good buy right now, but it could be. That's a very low risk trade. It's worth taking because if it takes that low of that, the arrows out, then it's wrong and it's going much lower. So the CAD yen, there was the buy, tried to run away, came back, gave you an opportunity right there. There's the flush down, it's filled it in like a lot of the yens. Nothing to do on it right now on the CAD yen. Euro yen's probably on the same picture. Sure does. All those yen pairs had exactly the same picture. And they look exactly the same right now. Nothing to do on the Euro yen. So the Aussie yen probably going to have the same picture. Yes, it does. Up, come back into it, ran away. Nothing to do on the Aussie yen right now either. So that's why I'm not in any trades, but I am looking at several. The Euro Aussie looks interesting. The pound Aussie is interesting just because it's a low risk trade. The low of the arrows is 193.26 and we are trading at 47. So that's 21 plus the spread for $24 risk right now if you got in, which is not bad on the pound Aussie. So that's everything for today. I'll have another video tomorrow, even though it's Friday and I don't trade on Fridays. I do look at it. If I happen to get anything tonight, then I'll have to look at it in the morning. So I may or may not have a video. Definitely will on Monday. I may or may not tomorrow. And this video is being recorded. It'll be posted in about 15-20 minutes. If you have any questions or comments, anybody, you're welcome to go to my video. Underneath the video there's a comment section and you can put your question or comment in there, and I usually get back to that pretty quickly, but most people have been going into my Gmail and that's where they ask the questions which is fine too, but it just seems like they may not want people to think they're not very smart by going in, and nobody else can see it but me. But I don't think that way. I don't think there's no such thing as a stupid question, because if you don't know the answer to it, that means it's not stupid. So, hope everybody has a good evening. If you're in trades, please monitor them, move your stops when you can, take your profit, whatever percentage you have it at, take it at that if you hadn't done so, and monitor your trades. And I probably will not have a video tomorrow unless something changes. So if I don't, you guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you definitely on Monday.